Where's the... Oh, there it is. Yo, ho, ho, ho. What is going on, people? And my name is the SVR, and welcome to the new episode of the SVR podcast. First of all and foremost, everyone, welcome back. How you guys doing? Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and be sure to be okay with yourselves within the standpoint. Second of all, if you guys haven't already, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn the notification bell on for some more new content up on the channel, including for the podcast, music, pro wrestling, live streams, etc., etc., etc. So, guys, today we have a special someone who I have met through 2K17 a while back in 2019, when they used to be a bacon hair. And from that, we met through the company of, formerly known, well known as like Golden Aga Wrestling, which I'm currently the United States champion there, two-time United States champion there. And from there, we built a ground up, like a whole relationship, and so much so. He's also primarily a developer that makes games for wrestling, mainly wrestling and such. And yeah. So I'm going to introduce you guys for today's podcast for the first time live streaming. AliZawawy! Welcome into the live stream and the podcast. How you doing, dog?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. Oh, it feels so great to be back after a year of interviewing people. So, what's up, people in the chat? How you guys doing? You guys doing great there. So, guys, including the guest, here's what I'm gonna do. So, Ali, what I'll be doing with you is asking you 10 questions in regards about your experience as a developer, your opinion about who you really classifying as the best skill set of wrestlers ever. How did you first get into it? It's so much more, and the rest will be a history, which we'll be having 3 mini games for Ali, the guest, and extra questions that you guys in the audience in the chat will ask Ali in favor. What kind of questions you guys will ask. So without any further ado, Ali, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, man. So first forward, the next question, the first question in mind is, how did you first get into Roblox wrestling in the first place, and what made you currently stay? What was the reason behind it?
Okay, so the first obvious thing is that obviously, like many others, I joined through 2K17, like you as well. The catch is I wasn't really that particularly knowledgeable about wrestling in general. I never watched WWE or or Ring of Honor or any of that beforehand, so I had to like educate myself a bit more than normally. Then I got to meet some people like you, like Pashoni, like MaxTube. What made me stay mainly because of JW. In 2019, Peck invited me to, at the time, a new place where he would record stuff for his YouTube channel, but then it got expanded and expanded, and it turned into this Roblox Federation that is we all know about today. Then I found more interest going into JW, like developing, like doing promos, like doing video editing, this and that, and now we're here.
The I was muted this entire time. So yeah, I was muted in the stream. In that moment, in that fed made you who you are today. Like, made you an impact. Made you exactly like creating moments. Really, it's great to see that you went from a bacon hair standpoint to one of the most like evolved, improved superstars ever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like, it's a crazy
I mean,
like five,
I mean,
six
it's not
years.
just. I mean, it's not just me, you know. It's other people too. Like there's Leonard, for example. There's Mizzy nowadays. There's ZST. There's Kami. So yeah, there's a lot of people who benefited from JW.
It all they like it come around the circle to build such a stable federation, to put so much hard work and effort into it. Like, it was a very small thing that was happening at the time, but once you guys look up the best people in the roster, you guys made it so much easier for you guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which
I mean, I believe we had people from Gym of Tragedy, uh, in our very first year, and others from different communities, specifically back who brought in.
oh yeah, there's like one federation I can't remember exactly what was, but it was like crazy. It was like a good like pretty good like good people there too. Like, they were a little bit underutilized, but hey, what can you do about it?
Yeah.
Uh, Second question. Now, here's a lot of. I've been asking this to a lot of wrestlers about this before, but I thought you can also, prioritize your opinion about it in the shape or form, how you really feel in your experience standpoint. How do you feel that, the community around Roblox wrestling has evolved over time, and how has that influenced you, not just as a developer, as a role wrestler, but your whole general as an experience?
I guess the best thing I could say is that the production in general has improved very much from the last 5 to 6 years. At the time, it was only RCW who was mainly, from a production standpoint, the best one. But now we have seen OPRW, we have seen GWW, we have seen JW even. So things have been going great in terms of production. Other than that, I feel like storytelling has gone downhill from before. Not many people really care that much about storytelling or storylines in general. They just like want to fight and that's it. Sometimes it gets so bad that it's just title farming. Like you don't care about the prestige of the title, you just want to win it and that's it. Put it in your tile collection.
Yeah, it's one of those things that they only care about competition and not having a originality or story to make.
Yeah, how that influenced my experience, I guess it made me want to do better as a developer. Uh, it made me like go beyond raw wrestling. Made me go, what does this community do? What this community does, and how I can just put in raw wrestling, for example, the hub or the menu or whatever you want to call it. It was mainly inspired from MPS, that Roblox football community thing. Uh, I've seen many groups doing that, so I just wanted to try it out on JW, and it works well. Uh, and hell, even its new update will come out on April 10th.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, I'm very excited.
the game that you guys are still in the progress. Try to get this done for the long term time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the one downside about it is that I'm the only one taking care of the technical stuff. Nobody really has helped me besides Ripper Payne and maybe Light Lord with the automated bot system, but that's about it.
Yeah, working at like a one man army, like you working at only man here, it's time consuming, to say the
And very
least.
stressful sometimes.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
And speaking of getting used to it, next question is, you as like your humble beginning from starting to to making like games for pro wrestling in general, like not just for federations, but just in general, like concept ideas, building, and so much so. What prevented you being a developer for pro wrestling in the first place?
Okay, so before anything, I feel like you meant to say what made you want to become a developer because
Yeah,
prevent doesn't make sense.
I know.
But 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 in at the very first in like at the humble beginnings of JW, I was very horrible in Roblox Studio. I know barely nothing about it. I guess the one who I would like to thank for teaching me more of the basic stuff about the studio is Back Chunli, because
Mm.
he helped me a lot in the first year or so in me starting to become a developer. It was time consuming at first, but then I started getting used to it and I started learning a lot about stuff by myself without any help. And then the rest is history. Now my stuff is most of the time being used around feds, most of the time being acknowledged. So yeah, what can I say? I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of like creativity behind it that makes it so advanced at one point. Whether it's like, for example, like making cut scenes, models, uh, particularly everything that you will put as a developer is like it stands out, and it's good to see that you're continuing your craft as a developer to create pro wrestling and some type of acknowledgement. Well, it didn't get as much recognition per se because of course being underrated is pretty underestimated, to say the
I
least.
mean, the main reason why I'm still doing stuff like that is because I'm still getting commissions and requests and praise from what I'm doing. I think at one point I was demotivated from the whole thing, especially last year with the wrestling awards coming in and me not being included. I know it doesn't really matter, but the fact that I wasn't really acknowledged as being someone who made somewhat of an impact, especially with what's been going on with JW, it kind of made me feel a bit demotivated. But afterwards, I got more acknowledgement, I got more praise, I got more reactions towards what I was doing. More recently with the new hub, as I said before. So right now
Mm.
things are going better, but I'm just doing what I'm doing until things die out, and that's it.
And that's what you should, man. And you know what they say: the more consistency, the more persistency. uh, Fourth question. Now this is more of a shits and giggles type shit. Like it's more like it's still related to pro wrestling, however. But it's like there's been a lot of like things going on in pro wrestling where it's like you start to, you know, break character and you start to like goof it around for whatever the heck reason.
Yeah.
So, what's the most funniest moment you have ever seen in a Roblox wrestling match?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot I've seen. I've seen in matches, I've seen outside of matches, but I think there's one moment that is outside of a match, but it was JW's press conference before Aguilamania 3.
Mm.
Specifically, it was Tune and and Supremo.
Oh
I
god.
think I believe Tune carried the whole conference, especially even the kickoff. He carried it. After there was also a moment with Tune involved in. He was having a quick match with Payne in the kickoff show. He was Tune Cage and Payne was fucking Barack Obama or some shit like that.
I remember that.
Uh, there was also in the same show there was Max Tube's entrance as Max Lito, where he just jumped out from the car and let it just run. Uh, he did the same thing in Agula Mania 4 as well. That guy should get fucking banned from driving in JW at this point. But the point still stands. There are a lot of good moments, funny moments I've seen, especially in JW. I even made a bunch of compilation videos, which are called JW in a nutshell. If you've
Mhm.
seen it, it was in like 2021.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, well, that was so funny but cringy at the same time. Oh god, there's been so many moments in these clips. It's like you take anything out of context.
Yeah, especially. Yeah, pretty much.
Like, isn't that crazy? And speaking of Maxter is here. What up, Maxter? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, what's up, Neo? Welcome to the live stream.
Zach,
Yeah. So, this fifth question is pretty straightforward, to say the least. Not the first time, won't be the last. So, you've seen a lot of wrestlers that have been compelling with, a ton of talent and their creativity behind and how they develop their character development. You know what I'm saying? So if you had to like at one point rank the top 5 greatest Roblox wrestling superstars of all time based on their skill set, really, the Impact Legacy, there isn't really much you could tell. It's just based on skill set. What really matters. Who will you make your list and why?
all right, here's the thing though. I don't think I fit that well to make a top 5 ranking for pro wrestling superstars. So I have a feeling I should skip this question. But one person I would just point out is maybe Isaac Mercury.
Mm.
He especially, I could say he was the best one in 2020 in general in everything. So yeah, that's it.
Fair enough. All right. Six. Question. Now, this is more like one of those questions that it's like really more about like the content in general. What are the biggest challenges that Roblox wrestling federations face when trying to maintain engagement and legitimacy?
I guess it's the fact that federations trying to be unique, especially nowadays because if you noticed, most, if not all, rosters are exactly the same. There's not really that much new people in the community.
Mhm.
There's also sometimes where federations trying too hard to copy other old successful federations, if not WWE, and that's it. One thing I kind of hate about federations nowadays is the once again lack of storytelling and storylines. That has been a massive problem. That's something I've noticed. Another thing is, while I did say that the production part has improved for most, there's still many indie feds who can't really figure out how to keep up with the production nowadays. They're still a bit outdated, if that makes sense. I've seen Hybrid trying to improve a little, but still they're kind of falling short on the production standpoint. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of inconsistencies when it comes to like indie federations in general. They don't have like any type of like product that kind of carry on with themselves, really. Yes, there's also a lack of storytelling. I guess it's like the pacing itself that is what is lacking when it comes to storytelling, because it's not really balanced. And a lot of times, matches in general, right? They don't have like, how can I say this? They don't have its meaning, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, which we'll be asking about that, about the skill storytelling, the craft thing, eventually. So, moving forward to the next question over here. Now, with that said, the funniest moments were included, but the positive. Let's talk about the positives here, shall we? What's the most epic match or moment, in particular, you have ever witnessed in Roblox wrestling?
I have witnessed a lot, especially in JW. There's two Dilson matches. They're like him versus Fizzo. Go fuck yourself, by the way. There's also him against. I believe it was. I don't remember who he was fighting, but it was in the new JW final show. Uh, it was half animated, half actual match, but it was kind of scripted. It was still great. There was also Pain against Cammy in the anniversary show. Uh, that's all I can. That's all I can think of right now.
I forgot about the Ripper Pay versus Cammy. Oh, their chemistry in the ring was nuts. Like,
I mean, I think they only fought once, if I'm being honest.
only
From
like,
what I remember.
or once or twice, depending, because like they fought like multiple times throughout the year. Like that's before Cammy like decided to go on Hall of Famer mode. He was like also one of those like new underdogs in the JW.
Yeah, especially in 2020, he was both World Heavyweight Champion and Intercontinental IC Champion.
Yeah, like it was so great to like it was the chemistry in the storytelling. It was well crafted. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely was worth the effort, worth the hard work, and for sure. So gotta give the credits to the production and them as a general for building this up. Uh, Now the next question that we mentioned about the whole thing, right? Do you believe the competition in Roblox wrestling is more about skill or storytelling? Why?
It's obvious. I guess it's skill. And I've said it, and I've said many times why before. Beforehand, people just care more about taking titles, and that's just it. Uh, Other factors like most fits don't really know how to make a storyline or a feud between two.
Also, another thing is portraying a character.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, and I think I think the competition should be more worried about more of the substance behind of these storytellings, because like with the storytelling, it gives you the ability enough space to create a dynamic and rivalries that you're evolving with the wrestlers.
Yeah. Uh,
And so that's why also I think, by my opinion too, I think you could agree, storytelling in the competition is what really matters. I mean, as long as you have fun, you're on the go.
I mean, yeah, that's the main point in general about pro wrestling. You just gotta have fun before anything else.
Before anything else, yeah, have fun and be proud of what you're made of. So, yeah. Ninth question. Now we are talking about the lack of inconsistencies of the factor of federations in general, and that's all. Not to mention, right? The amount of like matches where they are small, they're in the middle, and they are high. Their highs are way, highlighted, but there should be a balance where even the middle ones and the smaller ones needs a bit more recognition. So can you tell me like the strategy, like what's the best way to hype up a crowd in Roblox wrestling in your experience?
Well, the most obvious part is obviously advertising your product, your federation. It doesn't have to be like mega video promo type shit, but it just post a picture every now and then. Invite people over. Request, announce that you're looking for new wrestlers and so on. It's not hard, but you have to be creative about it sometimes, especially nowadays.
What I mean is like the crowd control. See that I thought I want to point out about the crowd control.
In the case of a crowd, then it mostly depends. I don't think there's like any actual one solution for it. You have to figure out it by yourself. That's what me and actually we're doing for the past 5 years, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think there's like a one solution for it, if that makes sense to you.
Mm. Yeah, we can only vary. Like it's like as long as you have the active crowd and react to the cheer or boo, whatever, is what really matters. Because like when you have a wrestler that is like anticipated as a a baby face, right?
Yeah.
I imagine you get a mega pop on the way, or let's say you wanna get booed. It's like it needs a ton of like pop for a lot of these wrestlers.
I mean, look, here's the thing. It's kind of hard to get people to boo you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're popular, you're gonna get cheered on. If you're not popular, nobody's gonna give two fucks about you. There's not really any boos about it unless you're just forcing the crowd to do that with the Alex Wonder's system.
Yeah, that's what we need to like forsaking, like have the crowd, like control the crowd and have the ability to react when there's a segment going on and whatnot. So yeah. What's up, friends? Welcome to the stream. Now this is the last question I'll be asking you, and anything else we'll be doing something pretty playful to say the least.
Okay.
If Roblox Wrestling could like incorporate any new features or changes, right? What will be on your wish list?
I guess the use of the hub idea in general, like what I'm doing with the JW, because as you can tell, it works well so far. Some people liked it. I heard OPRW was trying to do one at the time when it was with the RWA before they left last year. I think they came back this year. But yeah, I guess the hub and an automated match system as well, that could be decent. Other than that, I don't think there's that many things to include in the community because I feel like we've already added so much. The It's kind of hard to think of something new if you know what I mean.
It will take a lot of time, but it will be worth it. As long as it executes, it actually the concept is there. You're good on the go.
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys, next thing we're gonna be doing today for the very first time ever, right? We're gonna do something fun, something entertaining, very entertaining here. There will be 3 mini games that will be played on with our guest. So the first one that we'll be having here is I guess you could say the first mini game that we're gonna be hosting today is This or That, which is an alternative version of Would You Rather. You're just making a choice in most like outrageous ways possible. So let's get started, shall we? So let me try to think of like the first one, because there will be only 5 Would You Rathers. Then we're gonna move forward to the next game. Let me try to think.
Take your time, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the first one, the first one in mine goes, and I quote: "Would you rather fight a kangaroo or wrestle an alligator?"
What? What?
I said, would you rather fight this kangaroo or that wrestle a alligator?
I mean, I think I would probably be dead either way. I don't fucking fight a kangaroo, I guess.
Is it really hard to face against a kangaroo considering their size?
I mean, it depends on who you are, I guess.
Oh, we'll go with kangaroo, I guess. Well, be careful because kangaroos are strong. Would you rather? Okay, here's another ridiculous one. Would you rather have to live 1 month as a bat, only coming at night, or 1 month as a dolphin, never touching land?
I'm sorry, I didn't really hear you that well.
All right, let me repeat it. So I said, and I quote, would you do this? Would you rather do this, have to live 1 month as a bat, only coming one at a night, or that 1 month as a dolphin, never touching land?
As a dolphin, never touching land, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, is it really easy to be utilized as a dolphin?
I mean, I have to try first to tell you.
I mean, you know what they say, first come, first serves. Okay, so the next one, the next would you rather, third one, talk about is like, oh boy, oh boy, oh, this is gonna be, would you rather, do this by getting dragged by Twitter for old tweet that you made, or do that to go viral for something embarrassing?
Do what for doing something embarrassing?
Go viral for something embarrassing.
And what's the other option again?
Get dragged by Twitter for an old tweet that you made.
I mean, to be fair, the first option is gonna happen eventually. Let's be honest about it. Maybe the second option.
All right. I mean, as long as you don't get ratioed on Twitter, you're gonna be fine.
I mean, it happened a lot, so I don't care.
What matters is you made it this far. Let's see. This is the fourth one. And this is talking about the memes in general. Now, okay, would you rather do this by becoming a meme for... Actually, no, let me rephrase it. Would you rather do this, have your worst selfie turn into a viral meme, or do that, your most awkward childhood video go viral?
I guess we're selfie. I don't want to talk about my childhood that much, you know.
Oh, hell no. Obviously no, because, like, it's embarrassing. No, I don't. We don't want... On this channel, we don't want to talk about embarrassing childhoods anyway. So... And the final one to end it with this first mini game, right? Talk about complexities or whatever not. Would you rather would you rather have to have, you know, do this, have to laugh like the troll face meme, or do that to cry like the crying Jordan meme?
Crying Jordan?
Crying Jordan meme, and I said have to laugh like the troll face meme.
I don't know. Crying Jordan meme, I guess.
Crying Jordan. Okay. Okay. Why is that?
Why not, I guess.
I mean, don't cry too much though, because, like, you know, what happens if you're crying a lot, right?
I mean, I barely cry, so that's fine by me.
Bet. I'm just saying. Okay, so this next mini game that I'll be hosting is doing hot. It's a hot take time. It's about
Hot
time.
take?
It is about to. It's basically you will say something in an unpopular opinion, and you have to defend it by it, and what people will not gonna be. Well, they will be against it, but I'm sure they will not be against it when you're saying not popular opinion. So, just think of anything related in whatever it's in your mind. Like, can you say something like unpopular opinion that really you could stand on?
I think paint fucking sucks. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he's a cheater. He taught me how to cheat. He's a fraud.
I mean, you see how he was wrestling in 2K17 at Solo X Fire. I don't think he was cheating at the time.
I think it is retarded, but to be fair, that's not unpopular. That's actually very.
It's more of a.
I want to kill myself.
That's more of a shoving slap to the face, basically.
I guess.
Is that it?
I think Danny should kill himself. And yeah, that's it.
Oh. Okay, that's a bit controversial. A bit controversial. Is it because of the whole dating history?
A lot of things. I don't wanna talk about it that much here. So let's just move on.
Let's just move on. Okay. Saying that sounds a little bit controversial, but you know, hey, you defend it, you understand what you're saying, so I'm not gonna judge it too much. uh, okay, this last mini game that we gonna be doing before we're gonna, you know, move forward to the extra questions that people in the chat have been asking, which they did, is reading ridiculous things in a dramatic voice.
Oh God.
Yeah, so it's like more strong accent, like it has to be like on Twitter, basically. That's the most priority social media you can see. It could be like the ones that was posted recently by celebrities, whatever, not, or memes in general. So just
Hold on, let me look for something.
Go ahead.
Ah, shit, he deleted it. Never mind. Okay, let me look for something else.
Take your time. Take your time, man. Let me know when you're finished. If you have a particular tweet. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, I think I found one.
All right, man. Go.
Let me send it.
Send it over. Oh wow.
What type? uh, okay. What type of man takes disrespect like no offense, Jerko? But you didn't know me. The shit I've been through, I've had a rough childhood, a very rough, and I am definitely not telling you or anyone else about it because it's something that should be kept, and the disrespect, abuse I had to take was traumatic. So you need to understand why the fuck I crashed out. Now, of course, I know when to stop, and I am stopping. I just wanted to let you know, just because your mom took your Xbox away for 2 days and treated it as a rough childhood, doesn't mean you have the right to tell someone that shit. Okay, now you take those words back, lol. At least the fucking mom part, because you don't know shit. Or do I need to tell you that I needed to tell Akura, who kept on disrespecting my mom, that she's dead? You can say anything you want. Rough childhood doesn't mean you have the right to tell someone to slit their wrists and send death threats. Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow. that is that is crazy. Hey, B plus for Everett. Hey, wasn't the best, but you definitely did pull it off. You emphasize it like smoothly. Sure, it was a little bit of a monotone here and there, but hey, the way I was emphasized, the pacing was there. That's good. So yeah. Now we're gonna be moving forward to the people's questions that they asked you in the chat. So I'm gonna go from the top ones in order that they asked you. Mainly they asked you, not the people in the chat that asked that. So Anyways, first question, it comes from Zed. Ollie, what do you think about Everlasting Zed? And that's from
I
the.
think he's quite, I don't know. I think he's a little retarded
In what sense?
on the good side.
Oh, so that's it? That's the only one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. This comes from Neo. He said, and I quote, "Why you're so good?"
Because I am, I guess. I drink my milk, I take my vitamins, and I say my prayers. That's it.
This comes from Neo again, saying, "How to fix?" Okay, I have to read this very clearly because this is pretty long. How to fix Steam AP 64.dll problem in WWE 2K15 from torrent? Thank you.
I think you should ask an Indian about it. And I'm not an Indian, I'm an Egyptian.
Oh my god. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could do, to be honest. You can just pirate it somewhere, you know? So,
That is pirate. He's saying torrent, bro.
but yeah, that's a simple thing but that he's struggling with. Oh my gosh.
Okay. What else?
Okay. This is coming from Ripper Payne. And he's kind of doing like a fantasy match in imagination. He says Ripper Ali versus Head Devana in an oil up workoff. Who wins?
Oh yeah, Ripperhead definitely. Like, he's so fucking massive. It's like this massive. He could probably knock me over or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. What is this question, bro?
No, that was from Ripper Payne himself. Ask you. The fucking some of the weirdest questions coming from the dude. What else? Okay. This is coming from Fizzo. It said, oh, this is another weird question. How does it feel being brainwashed into a Tuhu fan? Whatever it's pronounced.
I mean, thanks to you, I keep seeing some bullshit around the timeline. Sometimes stuff I don't want to show in public. Also, thanks for traumatizing me, you stupid piece of shit, with Doki Doki Waku Waku. Yeah, that's it.
This is coming from Hit the Vanna, aka K Dev, saying, "How does it feel to have no hose?"
How does it feel to what?
Have no hose.
It feels great, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it's better than having a. Well, yeah, I guess it's better being bitchless than being with a bitch. I don't know. What else they asked? I think this is I think that's pretty much all the questions that they asked.
Yeah, I have the chat on right now.
Yeah. They pretty much have asked the majority of the questions, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, in Minecraft terms. Oh, what?
I mean, in Minecraft.
Because we're in a server for real. Huh?
I guess I won't be able to farm stuff, and I'm an ultimate farmer, so that's a pretty bad thing. So I'm gonna leave the server.
Uh,
I don't fucking know.
it would be a shame, really. uh,
So
okay,
I guess
okay,
that's it.
hey, there's another one. There's another one. Ollie, how does it feel that I clear your bitch ass? Clear?
What?
I'm calling you out. Oh. Uh, is that supposed to be a provoking type of question, or or what exactly, Hit?
I guess I'm gonna file you at Karis Casino then. You fucking
Oh,
imbecile.
oh, can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be a cinema. Oh, Ollie,
Alright, anything else?
Ollie versus Hit. No, I don't think there are. I think that's it. Oh, yeah. All right. So we're gonna be ending here. Let's wrap things up, shall we? Ollie, if you have anything to say towards everybody in the chat, including this whole podcast, can you briefly do so?
I think each should log off Roblox and go study for his college midterm exams. That guy has already filled like 3 subjects or some shit. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Let me say it to my own prerogative way of ending. Thank you guys for watching this whole podcast. So there will be more people in the podcast coming eventually, whether it's a wrestler, a musician. Let me know what you guys think of this episode. Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below who should be interviewed next, a part of this podcast, episode 100, which will be eventually coming after this episode that is dropping. Yeah. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn the notification bell on. And I already had Eat a hit. Have you not watched my other channel? Jesus Christ.
He had him like twice, I think.
I hit him twice, yeah. I had him with the, what's it called? With the other, with Fizzo and then himself. Yeah, I remember. Thank you guys for watching. I'm ending this. It's been your boy, the SVR, live on the SVR podcast. And later. See you later and goodbye.